I think I'll get you and 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 you, all of them. And you know what? I'll even have you. Yeah, I think that seems about right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new series on space engineers. Now, as you saw in the start, I have enabled a lot of mods. I downloaded like, I don't know, 20 mods and enabled every mod that I had. I don't even know if this is going to work. For all I know, there's going to be AI that is hitting us with a giant laser cannon. Because, yes, I have that mod. So it's going to be very interesting. And I'm not going to do Earth because I'm sick of Earth. So let's see. We can do Titan. We could do the alien planet. Or we can do Mars. I kind of want to do a planet. Or Europa. Or Triton. We could do Pertam. It doesn't really give you the most amount of detail with some of these things. I think we'll go with Mars. So yeah, this is probably going to be pretty difficult. Now, first thing I need to do is remember how to use stuff. Am I meant to deploy the parachute? I think I'm meant to deploy the parachute. That would have been a interesting start. I can do this. What does this do? Oh, okay. Okay, why is there a button for the gyroscope that does that? What? Why is there a button? Have you just got override enabled? No. What does that button do? Anti-flip system. Oh, anti-flip system. Oh, it literally just has the overrides enabled. Okay. How does... 2 gyroscopes. 2 not shared. I only see 1 gyro on this. Maybe it's... I don't know. But, I haven't played the game in a while. Not that long, but first thing I'm gonna remember is the button. So we got the survival kit. We've got lighting and blah blah blahs and a control panel. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to build a mobile base, because I do like building mobile bases, if I'm going to build an underground base, because I've kind of been thinking about doing that, or what I'm going to do exactly. All I know is that, does this thing have a beacon on it, or an antenna? It doesn't seem to have a beacon or antenna on it. That's actually a good thing. It makes sense because it's the respawn pod. But, well, that's a lot of ice. I guess we must have spawned near the north. So, when did Mars have a moon? Or maybe that's just a planet. That's close by. But, why does this thing keep turning to the left? Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to build exactly. But, I don't know. We're probably going to start off with a little above ground base and then move underground and then maybe make a mobile base near the end. It's like a permanent structure. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Okay. I don't think there's anything out here. Does this... is this ice? It is ice. So this is all ice. Very interesting. Does this have a connector on it? It does not have a connector on it. So, I don't know why I'm looking at this. We have a O2H2 generator on here, it looks like. Or a gas generator. And yeah, it just makes oxygen, hydrogen, whatever's. I'm guessing that's what's keeping us alive right now. So, I guess we have to go out. And we're gonna have to find like proper area for mining. So if we leave the ore scanner on, we can also control the lights. The silicon right there, I guess we could build, oh yeah, it's one of the ore patches. I guess we could build in the ice biome. It doesn't really hurt to do that. Silicon, nickel, magnesium. Okay, I'm gonna label this anyway. It doesn't really matter. I might as well just label it. So we'll do new from current position, and we do we'll just do MG SI. Let's use commas. SI, and then what was the other one? It was magnesium, silicon, and nickel. And I'm gonna make it like a yellowish color. But yeah, you know what? Can you actually make folders in GPS? You can't. That should be a thing that you should add to the game. But yeah, so we have magnesium, silicon, and nickel over there, which all of those are going to be useful, especially magnesium and nickel especially will be useful, because the you need those in abundance. Well, magnesium less so. Oh great, we already have a Monarch transport. Cool. But yeah, especially, but the magnesium is going to be useful, especially now, because I don't know how many combat mods I've enabled. I've enabled a lot of them. I could probably look at them. I've enabled a lot of combat mods, so it would be, it would be a good idea to get a lot of magnesium, and probably a necessity actually to get a lot of magnesium. The fact that this thing constantly turns to one direction, it really annoys me. I don't know why it does that. I think we can have a steering override on this thing. It turns pretty fast. But yeah, we can have a steering override and just steer less. For now, I'm going to go to the GPS. I'm actually going to turn off always visible. Yeah, probably that's probably good. What's over here? Ice, ice, ice. It's just ice. Alright, well, we're going to label it anyway, and I might as well just copy that color. There we go. Boom. Labeled. And just kind of get an idea of our area and explore in the process. Oh no! Great. What did I break? The survivor kit. This, I think it might be over. Just then and there. Computers, displays, motors. I know these have motors. Yeah, it does. It has motors. Power cells. This has motors. I don't think there's anything that has a display. Oops, wrong button. I need to remember the controls. This has displays, but it won't be operational. But we might have to resort to doing that. Does this have a display? This has a display in it. So we won't be needing that. We just need motors and computers. We can probably salvage, did it again. We can probably salvage some stuff from the parachute. Yeah, that has a motor in it. We don't need that. Okay, I think that's, that was dumb. That would have, that was, very dumb. And yeah, I mean, it could have gone worse. I mean, at least the medical components are still in there. If the medical components were gone, then this already would be over. But hey, I guess it's, we can probably get rid of the anti-flip mechanism, because we don't, because we can just use the normal gyroscope for that. But yeah, I guess it wouldn't be the start to a YouTube series without a dramatic, crazy thing to happen. Unknown technology. Oh, I've got research enabled. Alright, so we should be able to weld this now. There we go. Can we? I don't think we can weld the other one because we don't have the motors for it. Yeah, we don't have enough motors. I probably could look around in this thing and salvage motors that are salvageable, but I think it's fine. We can remove that. So yeah, we got to be more careful, I guess. What's the maximum speed of this thing? It doesn't look like it has a maximum speed. I'm going to adventure this unknown signal because there's probably stuff over there. Well, there most definitely is. Like, we can grind down the unknown signal and get the materials for it. Okay, this is painfully slow. Like, painfully slow. So, I'm setting the speed limit back up to 200. Because that is... I cannot handle it. I just do not have the patience for that. Also, if you don't have the patience for anything in life, then I've started uploading YouTube Shorts. Now, we do have kinetic devastation, so we need to be careful. I also heard that these things can explode, so... Safety first. Let's just check to make sure that survival kit is working. Ow. Yeah, that thing's working. Alright. So... Let's see. Well, let's first see what the reward is. I got a new special item. A rainbow suit. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I have a mod that lets me do that. And then I think... What is it? There's some button that I can press to pick this up. Oh my goodness. I just pressed the menu and I see this. I did not realize that. Yeah, you forget how many mods you download. What's the mod for? What's the button for it? There we go. We can get the battery out and we can use that. Actually, that looks like it's dead. Or maybe it's just turned off. Let's take that out. I see there's a Monarch transport up there. I think that's the same Monarch transport. So we should be able to use these materials to repair up the rover. There we go. Okay, so we can press R. We should be able to pick that up. R, I said. R. Oh, I don't think we can hold the tool. 0. R. There we go. And we can go and weld this onto the vehicle to get a little bit extra battery life out of it. If I place a weld pad there and a weld pad here, and I weld both of them up, and I press, I need to get this off my, I just press that up against that, come on. There we go, we now have a battery on there. I'm guessing it's enemy, no, usually they're neutral, aren't they? Do they have all the... Is it hidden by default or something? Can I use control to build vision that? There, I can. Special content power. Oh, it doesn't have any power on it. Yeah, that's on auto. Toggle block on. No, it is supplying power. Show block and terminal. Show on HUD. Maybe it's enemy. It might be an enemy grid. Let's try carefully grinding this thing down and not to destroy the power cells. Just below the hack line and then weld it back up again and see if it shows up. No. Okay, I'm not really sure, but it does seem to be supplying power, or is it gaining power? I'm not sure. Let's set it to discharge. Yeah, it's on 100%. Recharge, discharge. So now I'll try and drain its battery, and I'm just going to alt middle mouse button to put everything in there. And yeah, so now we have more power for the rover. It won't be that significant, but it'll be helpful, considering I don't actually know how many batteries does this thing got? 10, it seems like. What I'm really looking for is iron. If we can find an iron pocket, then that... Speak of the devil. Because the iron will be super useful. Well, actually, let's actually explore and see if there's any more than that. I mean, if it's just one big iron pocket, I don't care. Iron is iron, and we need iron. We're gonna need a lot of it, especially considering that we're gonna need a lot of heavy armor, which I haven't really messed with, actually, weirdly enough. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot of heavy armor if we want to keep this thing going. Which means we probably want to get cobalt as well. But this is good enough. I like the naming scheme is random. I don't actually have a naming scheme. Let's see if there's any cobalt. Oh, there's another ore pocket over here. If we can find cobalt in this ore pocket, we're definitely setting up base over here, even if it is a bit awkward. Cobalt. Okay, and iron. Oh my goodness, everything we need to make a big old base. So, let's make a GPS marker. We're going to use the paint. There we go. So, yeah, I think we can start setting up base now, because all we need is right here. I mean, gold and, like, silver and stuff will be important for, like, medical kits and stuff. But, yeah, for just what we need right now, which is, you know, heavy armor. Well, no, we might not even need armor. Just normal light armor, just some basic mining ship, stuff like that. I think it'll be pretty good. That is scary. Let's see, what's over here real quick? 'Cause there is a pocket here. So, we have a lot of materials around, which is a good thing. Oh, and ice. I'm gonna let this thing roll down the hill a little bit first and make sure to use the brakes. And ice as well. Magnesium, silicon, ice. I'm just gonna make sure that there's no stuff that I've accidentally sent to the bottom of the void, because I tend to do that for some reason. Alright, so I think it would be useful to be around the iron. Silicon, ice, nickel. So Fe is over there. I'm just gonna change that to Fe. So I think we'll probably set up base over here. Somewhere around, I mean, obviously we're going to set it up in the crater. So, oh, there's another ore pocket here. I think if this is iron, then we're definitely building base here. Ice, ice, ice. Yep, just a bunch of ice. Okay, so it's a lot of ice. I'm not sure what that eeriness is. I'm guessing it's the music, but I'm hearing, like, eerie. Audio. I guess we can turn the music up a little bit. I don't want to turn it up too much though, because I don't want to bother people. I don't want to bother you guys. But we'll make one more ice guy, and yeah, I think we'll set up base over there a little bit, where it's a little bit closer to the iron, which is what we more care about. We'll set up, I think we'll set up right here. The lighting is pretty terrible on this thing. Never mind, I forgot to press the light button. I think we'll set up right here. There's ice nearby, and there's magnesium and silicon. But yeah, I think this is where we'll mine, and yeah, we'll probably want to mine some of that magnesium and ice, and I think there's so much ice around, especially over in that giant snow-capped mountain, that I think we can rely on hydrogen, and we won't have a problem with that. Just relying on hydrogen and making hydrogen-powered vehicles and just stuff like that. I just kind of want to have a look at all the stuff that we got, especially the weapons. So not only do we have the vanilla weaponry, but we now have all of this. And because of progression and whatever, because I just disabled progression, I think that's why everything here is highlighted. So yeah, we got interior turrets, we've got a lot of Nova blasters, and rail guns, and Doppler radars, and storm light cannons. By the way, I've got a mod that lets all of the enemies, even if the mod doesn't support the other modded weapons, they will work. So, that's something. That means that, why are these under the weapon category? But yeah, so that means that an enemy could spawn in with a Vulcan Gatling gun. Like, so, or would it, or, you know, like a small hangar bay. Or like a bomb bay, or a Nuclon laser shotgun, or stuff like that. We've also got the beam systems mod. We probably won't be messing with this that much, but if you don't know what this is, it's Laser Go Burr mod. It's like, if you want to think about it, you can think of the Death Star laser, because it's kind of like that, but for your ship. So, you've got two options. You've got the laser guns, which they kind of fire a laser, and it's kind of just like a weapon. You go pow, boom, dead. The ion weapons are a little bit different. They, for example, you can go all the way up into space, make a giant orbital cannon, aim it down, and just destroy with a giant ion. They're very... They have long-range barrels, ion capacitors, combiners, generators, and what you basically do is you have a system, like a looping system, that swirls around, and it adds power to it, and it gets more and more and more powerful, and then you rotate and then you output it. You can actually use an active emitter, and what you do is you can use one of these, and you can just then make it go boom out into a long range barrel, and when it goes through the long range barrel, it decreases the area effect but increases the range, which means that you can then it'll just fire out and it will go really far out, or you could just not even make it go through a barrel, just fire it if you for some reason feel like destroying an entire ship. So I think the first thing we need to do, I think we need to get this to work straight away, is mining stone. The most annoying thing about when you first start, it's also very loud for some reason. I am very concerned. Oh my goodness, that is the most glowy thing ever. I am very concerned of what can happen in the future. There we go, that'll make a bunch of stuff. Equipment, tools, weapons, ammo. They must have changed the organization. I like it. And yeah, we'll just get, we'll just make a bunch of steel plates and, just like computers and motors and stuff like that, and we'll try and get all of that queued up and spend a lot of time mining stone. So that's what we're going to be doing the majority of our time with. What we could do, actually, what I am very tempted to do, you know what, yeah, let's do this. Let's put a drill on the rover. Not one of them drills. Here's a heavy mining drill. Yeah, that big. By the way, that's small grid. Yeah, that's small grid. Big drill. But, yeah, let's put a drill on there, because that will be... I mean, it would save me time, but it would also be kind of funny. Oh, this is all heavy armor. Oh, no, combat phase. I don't think the Reavers should bother us. That might be famous last words, but I don't think they'll bother us yet. So what instead I want to do is grab a conveyor. We'll put, we could probably use this conveyor. I don't know. I don't want to risk doing that, actually. So we'll just place down a conveyor. Let's put this. Oh, we can't do that, right? Yeah, we'll just use a, I don't know, a conveyor junction. Doesn't really matter. And then we need the materials for the drill. I don't know if we have those. No, we do not. We need large steel tubes, construction components. Okay. But we can build the drill. Well, we can't build the drill, but we can place it down. So let's... So we know... Okay. I'm going to have a look at production. I'm going to cancel all of that. And I'm going to right-click you. And I'm going to middle-click. Yeah, and then I'm going to shift middle-click. So that will put all the types of stuff that we need in production, which is just construction components. And then we can mine a little bit of stone. And I'll try and make a pathway for the rover to get down. What? We don't have the large... Oh, can we not make large steel tubes? Oh, we can't. So we have to harvest them from this rover. So we should be able to get you. And we can also repair this. So now we should be able to put the drill on there. For some reason, what were these? Front lights and anti-flip system. I don't know why that's... The lights bugged out. But I don't care. So, we should... Is it storming? Yeah, it is. That doesn't really matter. As long as I don't get any thunder. So I should be able to drill down. And this will hopefully speed this up. Oh wow, that wheel really does not roll at all. Yeah, so we're now getting materials and we can use that to make like steel plates and stuff. I think this car's bottoming out a little. That's... Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Okay. This thing does not... Yeah. Okay, so see those wheels at the back there? Yeah, it turns out they were important. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, dumb car. You can do it. Come on. You done. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. You just need a little bit of momentum. Oh my goodness. Come on. May the Clang Force be with you. Get out of this. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Alright. I think we need to get those wheels built again. Oh, those tires are crushed. It'll give us some materials back. And it will, it'll prevent us from bottoming out as much, considering that we don't have the ability to actually use that. That's a raider drop pod. We need to get out of here now. We need to go. We need to go, and we need to go now. Oh my goodness, that would have landed right on us. Oh boy. Okay, that's scary. We need to get out of here now. So, yeah, we're gonna need to figure out a better system. We're gonna need to set up a proper defense system. Either that or we be nomads. Because, that's scary. But yeah, I don't know if they're following us or not, but we need to keep track of things around us. Because, if I didn't see that, that could have gone really, really badly. Like, really badly. This thing's still making stuff? Oh, it's making steel plates. So, we should be able to set up a basic base. I think the first thing, though, we're going to need to set up with it is turrets. So we don't have the best in guns. At least not with our kind of tech. I mean, we can get any gun, really. But, I think getting like 2 Gatling guns or something like that will be what we'll need for now. And, yeah, just getting some ammo set up, especially automated ammo, would be good. And then we can go and defend against that. Even just a Gatling gun on this vehicle would be good, considering a lot of it is, near the front, well, was heavy armor. Okay, I think what would be a smart idea is to get a Gatling gun and just give it some basic AI so we can handle when we get some attacks. And now we should be able to place a Gatling gun here. And once we get some interior plates, a thing as well. Oh, what is this? RR cargo container? Is that linked to everything? Like, is this... Yeah, it is. Also, this thing comes with a gun. Which, let's grab that. Because that would actually be useful. I just need a motor. 2 motors, that's it. It's always motors, isn't it? So, we should be able to get you and you. And now, if we had a little bit of magnesium, which I think we might actually have. So we should be able to make a little bit of ammo. Oh, we can't make it in the survival kit. I'm pretty sure we have the mod that lets you build small grid versions of large grid machines. So we can build that right here. Although, that's kind of expensive. It's going to be slow, but if we can get some Gatling ammo, then I will not be as anxious as I am right now. So, what we should be able to do in the assembler is we should be able to make a bit of Gatling ammo. Is it just... Hopefully it's just called Gatling ammo. Yeah, it's just called Gatling ammo. I don't know... Yeah, I don't think we have magnesium. Luckily, we're surrounded by the stuff, but we've also got that pirate. Let's go to the... I'm actually going to go to the... Where am I going to go? I think I'm going to go to the nickel, silicon, and... other one. What was that? Combat phase is emptied. Was that like a railgun fire? Because I hope not. If those pirates have got railguns, it's a lost cause. This is a very weird rover. It's got a battery from a random unknown signal. It's got a turret that can't work, and it's got a drill. And half of its, a third of its wheels are missing. So, you know, intentionally missing, but still missing nonetheless. And it does not want to drive straight. I don't know why. Right. So, you know that enemy pit from earlier? Yeah, it never left. Well, that's problematic. Well, shoot.